200 Garden Fence and Backyard Wall Ideas 2026, Modern Exterior and Landscaping Design. Imagine walking into an outdoor space that feels like an extension of your home, where every surface, every line, and every texture harmonizes with nature and architecture. In 2026, the simple garden fence and the backyard wall have evolved beyond their traditional purpose. They're no longer just barriers or property lines. They're design statements, reflections of lifestyle, and integral parts of the modern landscape. These elements define how a home feels from the outside, setting the tone for relaxation, connection, and creativity in outdoor living. Homeowners today seek more than function, they seek emotion. A fence or wall can express elegance, minimalism, or even a deep respect for nature. The beauty of this design movement lies in the balance between structure and softness, between privacy and openness. The modern approach combines aesthetics with purpose, creating boundaries that protect, inspire, and breathe. A well-crafted fence now serves as both a frame for your garden and a piece of architectural art that enhances the rhythm of your surroundings. The trends leading into 2026 embrace organic harmony. Natural materials are taking center stage: warm wood grains, raw stone textures, and the calming simplicity of bamboo. These materials age gracefully, absorbing sunlight and weather over time, developing character instead of wear. A horizontal slat fence, for example, feels sleek and modern, yet its spacing allows air and light to move freely, creating a sense of openness even within a private space. Meanwhile, stacked stone walls bring timeless strength and elegance, grounding the outdoor area with a touch of the earth's permanence. These natural elements speak the language of both modernity and tradition. A wooden fence beside sculpted greenery offers warmth against contemporary steel frames or concrete patios. A bamboo partition softly swaying with the breeze becomes both a sound barrier and a gentle reminder of organic beauty. In a world increasingly dominated by synthetic surfaces, these natural choices restore balance, inviting touch, light, and texture back into the garden. Beyond materials, the modern homeowner looks for versatility. A fence can divide spaces yet unite themes. It can hide what needs to be hidden and reveal what deserves to be seen. Designers now use fences and walls to shape experience, to guide the eye, to direct flow, and to create rhythm in outdoor architecture. The idea is not to confine, but to choreograph movement, light, and perspective. When done well, a garden fence feels almost invisible, merging seamlessly with its surroundings. For contemporary spaces, metal and composite materials are redefining the possibilities. Powder-coated steel, sleek aluminum, and advanced composite boards are crafted for durability and precision. They resist corrosion, withstand harsh climates, and require little maintenance, making them ideal for the fast-paced lifestyles of urban living. Their clean lines and bold forms introduce a sculptural quality to outdoor environments. These fences are often designed with integrated lighting, subtle color contrasts, and geometric cutouts that cast dynamic shadows as the day unfolds. Glass fencing, too, is gaining popularity in high-end residential projects. Around pools, patios, or terraces, glass panels create uninterrupted sightlines, maintaining openness while ensuring safety. The transparency blurs the boundaries between architecture and landscape, allowing the garden, the horizon, and the sky to flow together. It's a design language that celebrates freedom, simplicity, and light. In dense urban settings where outdoor space is limited, fences and walls are becoming living canvases. The fusion of architecture and greenery defines the 2026 aesthetic. Vertical gardens climb gracefully along walls, while modular planters transform fences into breathing organisms. Imagine vines tracing the outline of a wooden frame, or herbs cascading from built-in boxes that double as garden art. These living walls not only soften the hardness of urban architecture, but also contribute to better air quality and a cooler microclimate. They are beautiful, sustainable, and profoundly human in their presence. This movement toward green integration reflects a broader mindset, one that values sustainability as deeply as style. Homeowners are becoming stewards of the environment, seeking eco-conscious solutions without compromising elegance. Solar-powered lighting, recycled materials, and locally sourced wood are now key design choices. The goal is simple: to create outdoor sanctuaries that nurture both people and the planet. As we look at these evolving trends, it becomes clear that fences and walls are no longer the afterthoughts of garden design. They're part of a holistic vision, a vision that fuses architecture, nature, and technology into a seamless experience. Every post, every plank, every texture contributes to the atmosphere of the space. A good design doesn't just protect what's inside, it invites the outside world in, blending the boundaries between home and horizon. The garden of the future is not about control, it's about coexistence. The walls and fences of 2026 embody this philosophy. They stand strong yet breathe with life. They provide privacy without isolation. They express individuality while honoring their environment. Whether rustic or refined, natural or modern, these designs tell stories of innovation, craftsmanship, and identity. They remind us that beauty often lies in the details we once overlooked, and that even the quiet edges of a garden can redefine how we live. As architectural tastes evolve, the concept of modern fencing moves far beyond function and form. It enters the realm of experience. A fence in 2026 is not only something to look at, it's something to feel, to walk beside, and to live with. It interacts with light, wind, and shadow, becoming a dynamic element that changes with time and weather. Homeowners are now approaching outdoor design as a personal narrative. Every wall, every texture, every color plays a role in shaping a mood. Tranquil, bold, futuristic, or organic, metal and composite materials continue to define the modern landscape. Their strength and precision allow designers to push boundaries, crafting surfaces that are both minimalist and expressive. Powder-coated steel panels, for instance, can be laser-cut with intricate geometric patterns that dance with sunlight during the day and glow softly at night under integrated LED strips. These fences add a sculptural quality to any exterior, a play between transparency and protection. Aluminum frames, slim yet sturdy, give form to modern gardens where linear beauty meets durability. Composite boards, made from recycled materials, mirror the appearance of natural wood while resisting rot and fading, ensuring the design remains timeless season after season. In contrast, there's a growing appreciation for transparency and openness, reflected in the rise of glass fencing. Around pools, terraces, and patios, glass barriers redefine spatial perception. They allow the eye to travel unbroken, blending the boundaries between human-made and natural spaces. When paired with soft lighting or a reflective water feature, glass fences dissolve almost entirely at dusk, transforming the backyard into a serene oasis of openness. This design speaks to the contemporary desire for freedom, spaces that protect without closing off, that connect without overwhelming. Lighting has become a fundamental part of fence and wall design. No longer just an afterthought, illumination now defines how a structure feels at night. LED strips hidden within frames trace the outlines of walls and fences, emphasizing texture and rhythm. Warm lights create a cozy atmosphere, while cooler tones lend a futuristic edge. Some designs incorporate motion sensors or solar-powered lights that activate as you move through the space, combining security with aesthetic drama. This seamless integration of technology and design makes the modern garden a living environment that adapts to mood and moment. The interplay between privacy and openness is another defining trend. Modern homeowners crave sanctuaries that feel secluded yet connected to the outside world. Designers respond with clever layering techniques, taller fences that combine solid and translucent materials, screens that filter light while concealing the view, or partial partitions that define zones without total separation. A mix of materials such as wood with frosted glass or stone with perforated metal creates dynamic contrasts that shift throughout the day. These designs embody a deeper idea. Privacy doesn't mean isolation. It means comfort and control over how you share your space. Color plays a powerful role in expressing individuality. While neutral tones and natural finishes remain timeless, there's a growing trend toward bold, character-driven palettes. Matte black fences make dramatic statements against vibrant gardens, creating a striking sense of depth. Deep green panels merge subtly with surrounding foliage, producing a continuous visual flow. Warm terracotta hues complement Mediterranean-inspired landscapes, infusing warmth and authenticity. Designers now experiment with contrast, pairing sleek black metal with golden wood, or framing soft greenery against crisp white walls. The result is a visual harmony that feels both intentional and alive. Texture, too, is gaining renewed importance. Rough stone juxtaposed with smooth concrete, matte metal against polished wood, woven bamboo next to brushed steel. Each combination tells a sensory story. The tactile quality of these materials invites interaction, transforming the garden into a multi-sensory retreat. Homeowners are encouraged to think not just about what looks good, but about what feels good. The texture under their fingertips, the sound of water echoing against stone, the soft glow of light across a wooden surface. This is outdoor design as an emotional experience, not just an architectural one. Sustainability continues to shape every choice. Eco-conscious homeowners are gravitating toward recycled composites, reclaimed wood, and ethically sourced stone. The goal is not only to reduce environmental impact, but to build spaces that age gracefully with the earth. Vertical gardens are one of the most inspiring examples of this philosophy. By integrating living plants into fences and walls, designers transform static structures into ecosystems. These living walls regulate temperature, absorb noise, and filter the air, bringing measurable well-being benefits while creating captivating visual appeal. Herbs, succulents, and climbing plants turn boundaries into breathing organisms, blending architecture with life itself. Urban environments, in particular, are embracing these green solutions. In compact city homes or rooftop terraces, every inch of space matters. Vertical gardens and modular planters transform small yards into lush sanctuaries. They prove that sustainability and style can coexist beautifully, even in limited square footage. It's not just about decoration, it's about regeneration. It's about turning gray walls into living art, about allowing nature to return in new and inventive ways. Technology deepens this transformation. Smart fences are now entering the mainstream, equipped with integrated lighting, motion detectors, and even climate sensors. Some designs include solar panels discreetly built into their structures, providing energy for illumination or small outdoor devices. The fusion of smart systems with natural aesthetics marks a new chapter in outdoor design, one where fences not only define space, but actively contribute to comfort, safety, and sustainability. The future of the backyard lies in this intersection between innovation and emotion, between clean technology and organic warmth. Every modern outdoor design in 2026 carries this underlying principle. The boundary is no longer the end of the property, it's the beginning of experience. Whether through metal, glass, stone, or living green, the fence becomes the face of the home, a canvas where architecture and imagination meet. It's a new era for design, where even the simplest wall has the power to express vision, identity, and purpose. As we move deeper into the architectural language of 2026, the backyard wall and garden fence evolve into something far more expressive than structure. They become symbols of connection, innovation, and identity. Every line, every surface, every curve reflects how we live and what we value. The boundaries of a property are no longer fixed barriers, but flowing transitions between the built environment and the natural world. This is the era where design, technology, and emotion converge to redefine what outdoor living means. Homeowners today seek serenity, but not solitude. They want their gardens to feel private yet alive, protected yet open to light and sound. The new generation of designs captures this duality beautifully. A wall can now serve as a canvas for projection lighting, displaying subtle patterns or seasonal colors that shift with the evening. Integrated lighting systems respond to movement and time of day, transforming the atmosphere as dusk falls. Some walls even include sound elements, small built-in water features or soft ambient speakers that turn the garden into a multi-sensory retreat. These additions are not luxury, they're lifestyle, elevating everyday spaces into realms of experience. Minimalist architecture continues to inspire outdoor design. The lines are clean, the shapes geometric, and the focus is on balance rather than excess. A single material, such as stone, concrete, or wood, is allowed to shine, its texture enhanced by lighting and shadow. In minimalist gardens, fences disappear into the landscape rather than dominate it. They create subtle visual rhythms that guide the eye naturally from one space to another. The absence of clutter lets light and air take the lead, crafting an atmosphere of calm precision. This approach resonates deeply with modern homeowners who crave clarity in a fast, chaotic world. At the same time, personalization drives every design decision. Homeowners are no longer content with catalog solutions. They want their fences and walls to tell their story. Designers respond with customization, engraved panels, artistic cutouts, modular sections that can be rearranged or expanded, and finishes tailored to local environments. Some even integrate artwork directly into their walls, sculptural reliefs, mosaic tiles, or metal patterns inspired by cultural motifs. The result is architecture that feels intimate, meaningful, and alive. It's about transforming the boundary into a personal signature, a reflection of who you are and how you choose to live. Another powerful shift shaping 2026 design trends is the focus on adaptability. Spaces are no longer static. They evolve with needs, seasons, and moods. Sliding panels, foldable partitions, and retractable walls redefine flexibility in outdoor design. Imagine a fence that opens to reveal a hidden garden, or a wall that folds away to expand an entertaining area. These adaptive systems redefine how we experience privacy, openness, and interaction. They allow one space to serve multiple purposes, intimate gatherings in one moment, open celebrations the next. This adaptability embodies the essence of modern living, fluid, responsive, and intelligent. Material innovation continues to push design boundaries. Composite materials now mimic natural textures so convincingly that only touch reveals the difference. Reinforced bamboo structures blend sustainability with surprising strength. Concrete panels are lighter, more durable, and available in finishes that resemble limestone or aged timber. Metal alloys resist corrosion and reflect light in subtle gradients, adding visual depth. Even recycled plastics find new life as eco-friendly fence boards, durable yet beautiful in form. The result is a design movement that honors tradition while embracing the future, craftsmanship fused with technology. Nature remains the eternal muse. Designers are turning walls into living ecosystems, where ivy, moss, and flowering plants grow directly within built-in pockets. These vertical gardens are not merely decorative. They regulate temperature, capture dust, and create habitats for pollinators. A wall of greenery can transform an ordinary courtyard into a microforest, a space that breathes with the rhythm of the seasons. For those living in cities, these designs offer a vital connection to the earth, a daily reminder that sustainability begins at home. The trend moves beyond style. It becomes a philosophy of coexistence. Color continues to tell its own story. The earthy tones of clay, charcoal, and taupe dominate natural landscapes, while modern exteriors experiment with contrast. Deep black walls stand as bold frames for greenery. Muted sage and olive shades create serenity against sunlight. Accents of rust, amber, or bronze warm up industrial materials like steel and concrete. In 2026, the palette is emotional. It's about how colors make people feel, rather than how they conform to rules. Designers are using tone as a tool for expression, giving outdoor spaces a sense of personality that resonates long after sunset. Lighting, too, has evolved into artistry. No longer limited to function, light is now the soul of outdoor design. Concealed LEDs illuminate pathways, accentuate architectural lines, and highlight the grain of wood or the texture of stone. Programmable systems adjust brightness and color to match mood or occasion. Subtle uplighting turns walls into glowing sculptures, while twinkling ground lights mimic starlight. The garden becomes a stage, and light the performer, transforming familiar spaces into poetic scenes. This new approach turns the night into a living experience rather than an afterthought. Ultimately, the future of garden fences and backyard walls in 2026 is defined by unity between material and nature, privacy and openness, innovation and simplicity. Every trend points toward one idea. Outdoor design is no longer separate from architecture. It is architecture. A well-conceived fence can frame a view, cast moving shadows, or guide the rhythm of daily life. A thoughtfully designed wall can quiet the noise of the world and replace it with calm and beauty. Together, they form the language of modern living, fluid, sensory, and deeply human. The boundaries of tomorrow are not about exclusion. They are about expression. They stand not to divide, but to define, to celebrate the delicate balance between humanity and environment. Whether through the timeless beauty of stone, the modern precision of steel, or the living vibrancy of green walls, these designs remind us that architecture is not only built, it's felt. In 2026 and beyond, the most inspiring homes will be those that understand this truth, that the art of the fence and the wall lies not in where they end, but in how they make life inside and outside feel whole.